Your dog has never lied to you, not once. So when you unclip that leash and he stands there calm, glancing back at you like you're the center of his entire world, you believe what you see. You believe he chose you. And for most of his life, he did. But somewhere ahead of you, on a sidewalk you haven't reached yet, in a park you visit every single week, there is a moment waiting, a half second with no warning attached to it. And in that half second, the loyal dog you raised will disappear completely. This isn't a story about disobedience. It isn't about training gone wrong, or a bad dog, or an owner who somehow failed. This is about something far older than obedience, something that lives underneath love, underneath bonding, underneath every command your dog has ever learned in his life. Most owners never see it coming, because most owners don't even know it exists. Here is the hidden truth. Your dog's brain is not one system, it is two. One system was built by you, months of walks, treats, eye contact, your voice saying his name 1,000 times until it became the safest sound in his world. The other system was never built by you at all. It was inherited, carved over hundreds of thousands of years, long before leashes, long before couches, long before love had a name. And that second system does not ask for permission. Scientists call it a fixed action pattern, a hardwired sequence that fires the instant the right trigger appears, completely bypassing thought. A flash of fur darting across grass, a scent carried on the wind from something wounded or fleeing, a sudden noise that sounds for one fraction of a second like danger arriving. The trained brain hears its own name being called. The instinctive brain hears none of that. It only hears motion, scent, threat, and it moves before your dog ever consciously decides to. This is the secret reason a perfectly behaved dog can bolt into traffic seconds after sitting calmly at your feet. It isn't betrayal. It's biology choosing for him faster than love ever gets the chance to object. What most owners miss is that this switch isn't rare because dogs are poorly trained. It's rare because it's situational. And that's exactly what makes it so dangerous. You can walk the same dog off leash for 3 years without a single incident. And then, one ordinary afternoon, the wind carries the wrong scent, and 3 years of trust gets erased by 300 milliseconds of instinct. Think about the dog at the park, calm and friendly, walking obediently beside its owner the entire visit, until another dog limps or yelps or simply moves the wrong way, and something ancient ignites instantly. Think about the dog sleeping peacefully on a porch, who launches into the yard the second a deer steps out of the tree line at dusk. None of these dogs were broken. They were simply, completely being dogs. Humans carry this same architecture, just dressed in different clothing. A calm, rational parent will leap into traffic to grab a child without a single conscious thought passing through their mind first. A disciplined soldier will duck before the brain even finishes registering the sound that triggered it. We call this instinct when we do it ourselves, and we forgive it instantly. We call it abandonment when our dog does it, and we feel betrayed. But it's the same nervous system, doing the same ancient job. Survival first, relationship second. Every single time that wiring activates. The mistake most owners make is believing love is a leash. They believe that if the bond is strong enough, their dog will always choose them over the world. But love isn't competing with instinct. They aren't even playing the same game. Love lives in the part of the brain that plans, remembers, and chooses. Instinct lives in the part that reacts before any of that machinery has even turned on. A leash was never a question about how much your dog loves you. It's an answer to a question your dog's nervous system was never built to win. If your dog could explain this to you in words, this might be what he would say. I am not choosing the squirrel over you. I am not choosing the smell over our walk together. In that one moment, there is no choosing happening at all. There is only the oldest part of me, the part that exists in every ancestor I never met, taking the wheel before I even know it's happened. I will come back to you. I always come back to you. But please don't ask me to win a fight I was never given the tools to win. And this is where the leash becomes something completely different than what most people think it is. It isn't a leash of distrust. It's a leash of understanding. Proof that you finally learn the difference between your dog's loyalty and your dog's biology, and chose to protect the second so the first never has to pay the price for it. Because the saddest stories dog owners tell are almost never about dogs who didn't love them enough. They're about dogs who loved them completely and still ran, because love was never the thing standing between them and danger. The leash was supposed to be that thing. So the next time you reach down to unclip it, remember what you're actually deciding. You aren't testing how much your dog trusts you. You're deciding whether you understand what's still living quietly underneath him. The ancient animal walking beside the loyal one you raised. The one that's always there, even on the calmest, safest looking afternoon. Keep them both safe. Keep them both close. Let the leash say the one thing your dog can never say for himself. I see all of you, every part, even the part you can't control, and I am protecting it anyway. Because that, in the end, is what real love between a person and a dog actually looks like. Not blind trust that nothing will ever go wrong, but quiet, clear-eyed devotion that prepares for the moment it might, and holds on anyway.